Alive once again with Dynamite and the Hive watch along, watch party. Peggy, how's everything on your upside down side of the world?
I was gonna say, which one are you gonna call it this time? Because I was gonna say, "Hey, future man, what's up?" Yeah, everything's pretty good. It's still nice and sunny and hot here. I'm chasing summer, the last little bits of it, so I can't really complain too much. How's things for you?
I'm kind of tired. I've had 2 movie screenings in Sydney this week, so 6 hours of driving in 2 days.
Oh, that's a lot. What did you see?
I saw. What did I see on Monday?
You don't even know. That's great.
The Conjuring, maybe?
Okay, the new one.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then I think it was The Conjuring I saw on Monday. I think so. And then last night was The Long Walk.
Oh, I heard that's so good.
Very good.
Oh,
For a movie that's just about 50 boys walking down the road for
yeah.
5 days,
I
surprisingly
heard
compelling.
yeah, I heard they did a really good job. Like I loved the book, or the short story, I guess. So Zach, happy National Baby Back Ribs Day. Okay, that's very specific. Very specific.
That's my kind of day.
I mean, I'm all about any sort of food day, to be fair. Like this is not, yeah, not a surprise to anybody. So that's fantastic though. All right, let's see. I don't know why Amazing Race is still on. Okay, there we go. It's like, am I on the wrong feed
Yeah.
for it? Do you have Dynamite this week?
Still just says add to watch list.
Oh, again, just like last week, I'm going to be like, cool, 5 minutes to go. We don't know if we have the feed yet.
Yep. It's listed as coming on at 10 o'clock and it's upcoming. So we'll see if they deliver. Usually, if it's at least listed, it's pretty safe.
Does it get bumped for things like other sports and stuff there?
Yeah, live sport, because it's technically on ESPN.
Mm.
So whenever they have something that they deem more important and that will get bigger views, they're like, this can run.
That's fair. Yeah, that happens to us too. Mostly with Collision, not so much with Dynamite. The odd time with Dynamite. Being a Wednesday, there's not a lot that's on here that would interfere with it.
Yep.
But sometimes hockey playoffs, obviously, like religion here in Canada, right? So
yeah, we've got currently on the Disney app for live and upcoming, there's Dynamite, then next week's Dynamite, and then Collision. So it looks like we're not getting Collision this week.
Is there a Collision this week? I don't even know if there is one this week. There must be.
There would be this week, wouldn't there?
I would think so. Who even knows?
Yeah. It's annoying too. Like, it's an app. Like, just put the replays up. If you're not going to run it live, just put the replay up after.
That is true too.
If I don't get to see it live, I at least want to be able to see it at some point.
Yeah, we often get Collision at really strange times. So I just usually have the PVR set and hope that it records it. And did you get a message from Bryn today?
I don't think so.
Just before we went live, she sent me a message. She said, might hop into the chat tonight. Not sure yet, but we'll see.
Boy.
I'm giving you a heads up in case you want to take cover.
No, she only gave you that warning. No warning for me.
Because you don't break quite as hard as I do. I can't help it. And I'm just like, I'm going to hell. That's, just like, yeah.
She kind of encourages it though. It's hard to not
and you're sitting
break.
there like, you can't do
this. No. We got Stuart in the chat though. That's handy. Hi, Stuart.
Hey, how's it going, Stuart? Oh my God, I'm dying right now. It's so funny. I'm already like losing my mind and she's not even here. Oh goodness.
It made for fun last week though.
Yeah. I mean, you get 2 whole clips, highlight reels out of it, and I'm sure that wasn't even most of the nonsense.
Yeah, I skipped a fair chunk, but I was putting it together and I cut it down, and like I think the first clip, like the first one I had was like 15 minutes. And I was like, oh, that's too long.
And it's just us laughing. That's the funniest part. I sent it to so many people and they were like, oh my God, I need to tune in this week. I'm like, yes, you do. Oh.
Stuart, what is Bryn's Royal Rumble fact?
Yes, I also am intrigued by this. I feel like I've heard this before. But the more you know, the more you forget, right? It's like, oh my goodness. Dying. Oh. Sorry. I know where this is going. Oh my God. Stuart.
Yep. That is a very Bryn coded joke, that one.
All right.
In that case, why did Zach Gowen never win a Royal Rumble?
Oh my goodness. I will be fine. It'll be. Oh my goodness.
It's okay. I think we are going to get Dynamite because it's now playing the red screen that says this event is about to begin.
Yeah, I just have it on. I just watch it through our local sports network online. So right now I'm just got the Amazing Race, which is on before it, and it'll just feed right into it.
That seems like a random show to be playing on their sports network.
Yeah, well, but it's Canadian content, right? Because it's Amazing Race Canada.
Okay. Yep.
So they probably have to have so much Canadian content to qualify for things. So
that makes more sense. We'll just randomly throw this thing on here just so it counts.
And this is TSN, right? So there's like 8 different TSN channels. So I mean, they got to fill it with something.
Yeah, it always weirds me out when channels have like that many things. I'm like, how do you fill out like?
Well, and I'm always looking and I'm like,
content for each channel.
Yeah, and also why? Why do you not have the one sports event that I'm looking for on all 8 of your channels?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. It's Wednesday.
There we go.
All right, we're still in 2300, right? Yeah, for another.
For another couple of weeks.
It's nice. I like the venue there. It's small, but I think it makes sense. All right, so let's show us what's on the card because we don't know. Oh, this will be fun. The tag team match. Brodito versus Claudio and Wheeler.
Oh, hello.
Gabe Kidd is so crazy. Those crazy bald Brits. That's all I'm going to say.
This is really going to annoy the New Japan fans, though.
Yeah, because he was out for almost everything. And then...
and now he's just a regular.
Darby. Oh, Darby. What are you going to do this week? Please, no more pictures of your ear.
Or being thrown onto tables from crazy places.
Oh, yeah. Like, that was... I watched that back and like, I know they showed the replay and I was like, that's even crazier. But to watch it back again, I was like, no, that's bonkers.
Yeah, his hip just hit right on the edge. I was like, oh, that looks so painful.
I'm pretty sure his bones are made of Jell-O though, so it's fine. I was waiting for Stuart. After it came out of my mouth, I was like, I'm waiting for him to comment on it. So are we getting a match out of this, or is this just going to be chaos leading into another match?
I wonder if this is all just to kind of set up pay-per-view matches.
Probably. Hey, Josh. Have fun at work? Speaking of pay-per-view, you saw that the time has changed for All Out? So that's even probably not a great time for you now.
It's not ideal for me, no.
Because what time will that start for you in the morning now that it's going to start at 3 Eastern?
Yeah, it moved forward about 5 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be 5 a.m. instead of 10 a.m.
Ugh, 10 was so nice for you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not too mad about it because now it's at 4 versus 9 for me, like PM. So I'd rather not start pay-per-view at 9 p.m., but it is what it is.
Especially an AEW pay-per-view, which is like
Yes. Yeah.
5 hours.
I like it though. I like that they moved it. It makes it easier for people who do want to watch both, for people who are fans of both.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is
Especially,
just
like how
them
much
messing up.
WWE is loading up that other show as well. Like,
Mhm. Yeah, that's looking it looks good. I mean, I will tune into both, but you know, it's one of those things that I can only focus on one at a time. I might have the other one as background noise, but I can only ever focus on one at a time.
yeah,
So this is just chaos. There's I don't even know
it's
what's
just a bit
happening
of
here.
everybody. They did announce that like random 3-hour taping that's coming up. I wonder if this is kind of to set up the men's Blood and Guts for that random 3-hour show.
When did that get announced? I don't remember what that was.
It's like there's an upcoming Dynamite and then Collision like back to back.
Oh, okay.
So I wonder
Yes.
if it's like
Yes.
to set up, oh, this is going to be the Blood and Guts episode if it's not on the pay-per-view.
Put the skateboard across the back. Yes, and Josh is reminding us too that we have double watch parties that day. We'll have All Out with JPJ and myself on YouTube and Twitter. And Josh and CJ will do WrestlePalooza on Twitch and TikTok, I believe.
Yeah, that's going to be hectic.
At least they're back to back now. We're not right on top of each other, but
Yeah.
that way everyone can come and support all the Hive people instead of just picking and choosing or having multiple windows open.
She'll have to hop around on all of the social platforms.
That's right. That is right.
That was a thumbtack skateboard too.
Of course it was, because it's Darby. Hey Scott, how's
Yeah.
it going?
Yeah, why could we just not use a normal skateboard? Oh, who's this?
Hulk again. Of course. His music is so weird.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Yeah, like are they trying to evoke like Batman-y vibes?
Yeah. Oh, there's the ops. Okay.
Oh boy, Bryn's back.
This is
Be
just-
careful. She's gonna get you.
This is just everything. Bryn. I already warned Jamie and I'm already laughing, Bryn. So that's funny. And then Hook is
just everyone.
left. And Hook just left. It's like he walked in and just
Oh no, he took
y'all?
I think he took Yuta with him.
Oh, okay. Yuta's always getting dragged off in like body bags and everything like that.
Yeah, he's just the sacrificial lamb.
Hell
for
yeah,
the Death
Scott.
Riders.
Hell yeah. Go Birds. It's a late night for me, that football game, though. It doesn't start till 9:30. Good Lord. It's the hardest part for me, is getting used to the time change compared to where I was. Everything was on so early, and now I'm like,
Yep.
I don't want to start things at 9 o'clock. This is such a good pairing. I'd like to actually just see these guys fight one-on-one. This Gabe Kidd, Darby Allin versus...
Oh, it would be chaos. It'd be nuts.
Even though, let's face it, them in a blood and guts match will be just ridiculous as well. Oh, what does he have?
Oh no.
Is that a hammer? Oh no. Darby Allin is much better at skateboarding than you, Bryn. I'm just
I don't know. Based on Darby's record, I don't know how great he is at skateboarding.
Anybody who's hit by a bus, it just feels bad too. What is he doing to Gabe Kidd? Does he threw chalk or something in his eyes? Oh, his chloroform rag and a body bag again? Good Lord, Darby. Where are you buying all these body bags?
Oh no. It's chained to the back of the car.
Yeah, this doesn't feel great. Oh no.
This is going to be a crazy moment.
Where do you buy body bags is my next question, because he seems to have a lot of them. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, holy road rash.
Well, there goes Gabe Kidd for a little while, I guess.
At least he went straight. He didn't take any corners. Like
Yes, he
swing
needs
him
to get
into
out
a
of the
pole.
arcade. Look at Tony, though. Tony's like,
He's just like, what are we doing here?
he's like, Derby gonna Derby.
That guy in the background wearing the Eddie Kingston shirt looks
Yes.
like a Timu Eddie Kingston.
I was actually thinking the same thing.
Oh yeah, big announcement for All Out this week or today as well, with them going to HBO Max.
Mm-hmm. Does that affect you at all?
I think it would if I have VPN because I have
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Max, but no. It's cheaper to still just get it through Triller anyway.
It's yeah, because it's a discount if they get it the All Out through Max this time. And I was looking because I was like, maybe I want to look into that because we don't have that option here, but I could have that option.
Yeah. It's still, I looked, it's like still like $10 cheaper on Triller anyway. I was like,
How was it?
I'll just do it that way.
This table full of belts is just so great.
I love like Twitter stuff this week with just like, hey, tag your local women's champion and I might come and
Yes.
take their belt. And all of the women's champions around the world was like, hi.
Yeah, you want Mercedes on your card regardless. Even if she wins, I mean, she's going to bring eyeballs over there, you know, or wherever you are, and you get to fight Mercedes. Like, come on. Yeah, Tony often looks unimpressed, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're technically kicking off with this match. Okay. But right now, we still only have 3 matches for tonight, which is...
Yeah, strange.
Yeah.
Well, this will obviously go quite long, I would imagine.
And I think the 8-man all-star tag will as well.
So. Yeah.
I can't imagine Mercedes is going to lose this belt, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Not on a random Dynamite.
I mean, weirder things have happened. But I can also see it not actually having an ending either, like just being like a DQ or something.
Yeah, or go the full 20 minutes and like set up a rematch at the pay-per-view or something.
Mm-hmm. Scott, you see the Saquon jersey or a t-shirt in the front row? Windsor! I
like Mercedes as Beast Mortos inspired gear too.
Mm-hmm. I was wondering that too. I will never not yell Windsor like that.
Hey, JPJ's here too.
What? I was like, because I hear when he types that, yo, I hear it. Like, if you watch any of JPJ's content, just how he starts it, like it's always like that.
Bryn, you missed a good collision too. Last week's collision was really good. The main event with the 8-women all-star match was great.
Yeah, those women are killing each other too. Like seeing Tekla and Jamie Hayter just going at it. I'm like, yeah, let's get this. Like,
and they smashed Julia Hart's nose.
I couldn't tell if she broke her nose or if she had a piercing that was pulled out, because I don't recall her having a piercing, but that doesn't mean she doesn't.
Yeah, I think I don't know if it broke her nose, but it definitely like hit her hard enough that it started bleeding.
Yeah.
I also like that Mercedes gear is kind of NWO as well, just to lean into the I never lose.
Yeah, that is true. I'm really surprised Alex Windsor always wears the same gear. She never really changes it up. Like, and there's nothing really wrong with that. It's just sort of her classic sort of, her look. Yelling Windsor. Well, it's always so good.
Especially like being Osprey's partner, who he's like forever changing his gear and going all out elaborate with his jackets and things. I'm surprised she hasn't kind of had that rub off on her. Because I think she's just had this one gear her entire time in AEW so far.
I don't think she's had anything different. It's the only one I remember. It's quite possible that someone here will point it out that it's not, and we have sort of this blindness to things, right? So.
And yeah, if you were going to debut like an elaborate new gear, this match probably would have been the one to do it. Your first singles title match.
Yeah. What belt is she holding? Because in the picture, doesn't she have a belt as well?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
I thought she had a belt in her on her shoulder in the graphic, but maybe it was just a busy graphic and I wasn't paying attention.
No, it's just her jacket has like one side's white, one side's black, so it looks like she's got a belt on one side.
Okay, that makes sense.
So maybe she has wore a different gear that's been like black and gold instead of red and gold.
It's one of those things you're like, okay, I got to look this up later, figure it out. I'm one of those people that always really notices gear especially at big pay-per-views and stuff. I'm like, that. Oh, change the gear. Something's going down. You're getting a character change or
anytime somebody comes out in like all white gear, you're like, oh, they're bleeding.
Oh yeah. Especially if it's like, Kyle Fletcher or, one of these guys, you're like, okay, immediately. This is happening immediately. She's very intimidating, yelling Windsor all the time.
Yep.
So Tekla's got a beef with
everybody.
Yeah, I was actually, that's where this was going. I was like, she had Jamie Hayter last week, and then she's also got Queen Aminata. So this is obviously going to be feeding into, I'm assuming, a blood and guts match or something for the women, which I'm looking forward to because the women are so good.
There we go. The September to Remember show on the 17th. But that's before All Out, so surely they
that's the go home show basically.
Yeah, they wouldn't do a blood and guts match there.
No, not if they want to protect any of their talent for the pay-per-view, like just in case. So Mercedes has 9 belts?
Yep.
Yes. How many do you think she ends up with before she starts losing them? I feel like she needs at least one more, right?
Yeah. It's like the Athena thing. Like, you're that close to 1,000, you might as well get to 1,000.
I was really worried.
You're on 9, you might as well get 10.
Yeah. I was really worried Athena was going to lose right before her 1,000th day. And I was like, that's not right. Can we not do that? All right, let's see what my ads are targeting with me this week.
Oh boy.
I know, can't wait. Last week felt like a very targeted theme, and I was not about it. This one is a hardware store, so that's okay. Sure, why not?
It's inoffensive.
Yeah. And now a car commercial. So, what kind of car are you trying to sell me?
Yeah, I
And
think
next will be
Mercedes,
beer or pizza, right? So,
yeah. Like Mercedes post this week, I think there was like 2 Aussies.
oh yeah,
They were both like, "Hey, I've got this belt," and Charlie
come
Evans
and
was
get
like,
it.
"Look, I've got the PWA belt, and you're in Sydney, so
You know what? There's no reason she doesn't. Why not? Do the
it's a good
indie circle
excuse for her to
thing.
get a trip back to Australia sometime next year."
Mm-hmm. Like Bryn said, what the better question is, what belt isn't she holding?
Yeah,
I mean, Tony's.
yeah, she tried.
And Saturday is her 1,000th day. Yeah, I think because it wasn't the Death Before Dishonor supposed to be this week, right? And they moved it for a week earlier because it was
Yep.
supposed to kind of coincide with her 1,000th day.
Which would have made more sense to have her lose it if it was this week,
Mm-hmm.
right on the 1,000.
Yeah. I'm curious what they're going to do. I hope she doesn't get stuck down at ROH again, though.
Yeah.
Just, we don't see her anymore. You don't get any ads, do you? Because I can hear the commentary.
Yep.
Nice. I'll listen to your commentary versus whatever nonsense this is that I have.
Yeah. This venue gives me is so reminiscent of the old dark taping days. Like
Yeah.
the dark and
yeah. Even the way that the lighting is and everything. I like it though. How many did they say last week? How many people were in this venue?
I think it was like under 1,000.
Yeah. Of course, people got to make that weird, right? So.
I wish there was somewhere I could order baby back ribs on DoorDash or something right now. Zach has made me hungry.
It's like every time Zach comes in, we're gonna be like, "All right, today we got to order a banana split." Like, this is gonna be a thing.
Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere open that would sell me ribs at 10:30 in the morning.
They've got to be getting close to opening for lunchtime, though, right?
Yeah, I don't know if the barbecue place is even open this early. I think they're like late.
Do you have good barbecue there?
There's a couple of good places like in the city, but nothing down near where I am. It used to be a really great place and then it shut down. I was like, no.
I hate that. And then you're just like, I'm not going into the city for dinner. Like, get out of here.
Yeah, especially when it's like 2 and a bit hours away.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a long trek for dinner. Yeah.
Lots of really good like Thai and Chinese food places where I am, but
That's good.
No American food. Unless you count the 3 McDonald's we have within 5 minutes of each other.
No, I do not.
And the 2 KFCs.
That's a lot of them in a short distance.
Yep. Yeah, we have 3 McDonald's.
That was quite the reversal.
3 McDonald's, 2 KFCs, 2 Hungry Jacks, which are basically Burger King. Yeah. 4 Subways. What? I don't understand why we have so many takeaway places in my town.
I guess that's what the people demand.
Windsor has
These
kind of
reversals
been
have been really
for a
good.
lot
Sorry,
of
go
this
ahead.
match. Windsor has been on top for a lot of this match,
Mhm.
surprisingly.
I think seeing these matches, you see like that Mercedes really good at just making people look really, really good.
Yeah, despite what everyone seems to say.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
Rolling out to the outside, that's always good. That never looks like fun landing on
It
the
never
ground
looks
like
like a fun spot to just like, okay, now we're going to roll off the edge and hope we
Yeah.
don't land awkwardly.
Yeah, especially when they're all tied up like that.
Oh, look, Bryn can go and hop down to the McDonald's now.
Jess got a McDonald's last year. That's how you know you're starting to get to be the big time.
Geez, that must be real big time then to have 3.
I know.
Like we originally had one at the north end of town and one at the south end of town, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, now we're going to chuck one in the middle too." I'm like, "Why?"
I'm always curious how they sort those things out. Like they must have some sort of idea of how much money each of them will make, right? So you don't want to undercut everything else. So I'm really curious what they're doing with the now that they've moved the time for All Out. It's really going to cut into some of the indies that have shows that day. There was at least 2 indies that have shows that afternoon already, and so I'm wondering if they'll change theirs or if they'll just deal with it.
Yeah, it kind of sucks for them. I would assume they would try and move and do like a 10 a.m. show or something.
That's so tough. Like so tough.
It sucks for people flying in day off
Well,
too.
well, that's what I was saying to JPJ earlier. I was like, or in the Hive chat, there is I have friends that are flying into Toronto Saturday, and now one of them is trying to figure out whether his flight's going to be able to get him there on time to get to the show because I think he was flying in due to arrive sometime early afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's easy to say, you wouldn't fly in day of, and I probably wouldn't. But if you start adding in another night in a hotel and another day of food and everything, it really does start to add up.
Especially when it's a Saturday, like you said, if you have to work Friday, you can't really fly in Friday.
Exactly.
And it's advertised as an 8 o'clock Saturday night show. You're like, oh well, if I leave in the morning Saturday, I get there early in the afternoon. That's cool.
Exactly. Jeez, Bryn.
I need more to this story. Why were you in the ring? And I need more context, please.
The answer is it's Bryn. So I have a question, Zach. Do you have a calendar that tells you all the national whatever days, or do you have like Google alerts? Like, how do you know every day what day it is for, National Whatever Food Day?
Yeah, I barely know when it's like a actual, like a proper day off holiday.
Not even that. I'm like, is it today Wednesday? Like, I don't even...
Particularly like working at home, like I just work anytime. So it's like people are like, oh yeah, I got the day off. I'm like, oh, Yeah, I probably should have done that too, but oh well.
Or it's a holiday and you're still working from home because you can. Like it's
Mhm.
just yeah.
There we go. As expected.
It's a good match though. Like,
Yeah, it was
you
very good.
know, yeah. I really like Alex Windsor. She's great.
Now where do
So
we
who's
go
gonna
for
come out
the,
and confront her?
yeah, where do we go for the pay-per-view?
Yeah, they're gonna have to start stacking that because we only have the one match announced for it so far, right?
Yeah, the tag match. That's it.
Mm-hmm. From last week, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know we have a couple of weeks to go, but we need to start building something.
Yeah. It is only what, 2 or 3 weeks.
Mhm.
It's not like they've got 6 shows
Oh
between now
yeah,
and then.
yeah. We only have 2 more Wednesdays, so they sell desktop calendars for that. Bryn, fair answer when I said it's Bryn.
Mhm.
I'm doing well,
Oh.
Zach. How about you? Is she just torturing her now? Oh, who is this?
Mina?
No, Makito?
Ah, no, Riho.
Oh, is it Rio?
Yeah.
I just saw the hair and the bows. Oh yeah. So is she?
Oh,
She was out
that was
injured, wasn't she?
brutal. She must be fit now.
I don't even know why she was out. I assume an injury. Bryn, I know a guy who has a ring. There's your answer. She's
That would explain why you
learning
were
to
in the ring.
wrestle.
So, hi, Zach. I am well, and I assume Peggy is well too.
Very much so. Oh, she's got the eye on the belt. Maybe this is where we're going then.
Did they change the back of that belt?
I was wondering that too. I wouldn't be surprised that she customized it somehow. But
Clearly, you are ready, willing, and able to come to the aid of Darby Allin if need be. But I feel like the big question on tonight is where does Hook stand with the odds?
That is a great question. You guys see him in the world where Hook stands.
so I love the ops shirt. The Dustin made me one for just like a visual thing, and it said the "Oops, always slacking." So it just it's just I kind of want to get it printed because it's
That's
just
great.
so good. Just feel like it's a really good mantra for me. It's just like just always slacking. All right, so Hook's got a problem with Hobbs. I wouldn't hate that either.
Yep.
You know what? You're right. We didn't wait for the body to get cold, but you know why? Because opportunity came calling.
I still have to catch up on the rest of Twisted Metal. I think I'm only on
You weren't ready.
5, episode 5.
He was.
Yeah, you got some watching to do.
I know. I keep forgetting because it's not on a service that I watch very often. So it's one of those things I have to just consciously think, okay, I'm going to go watch Twisted Metal. And then,
It is very good.
yeah, I'm on like so I think 4 was when they started the race. So I'm on the episode after that, or just finished the episode after that. So many ridiculous characters. So good.
Oh yeah.
I spent a lot of time going, hey, I know that person from somewhere. Where do I know them? And then I get sidetracked going down the, the database trying to figure out what I know them. I have a problem. It's fine. It's just the way it is. Especially when it's somebody that's from like a Canadian show that I like. The guy that's one of the Deacon, I think it is. He's from a Canadian TV show that I love. But as soon as I heard his voice, immediately I'm like, I know who that is, and I had to go prove it. Just like,
Is that the guy with like all the voices in his head?
no. Deacon is one of the guys with the baby.
Ah, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good. Those guys are funny.
All right, so what do we got going on now? We're gonna have to get another match out of this somehow, right?
That is a very fair, easy mistake to make, Bryn. Thinking that the shirt said the oops.
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought it was actually for the longest time. And then, well, first of all, I was like, it's ops, but it's spelt wrong. And then I had to be informed that no, it was not spelt wrong. It was just a different type of ops because I just assumed like spec ops, right? Like special ops, right?
Yeah,
So,
OPS, not
yeah.
2Ps.
Yeah. Because I was like, how did you just spell all your merch wrong? And I mean, nothing would really surprise me. But then and then I looked it up and I'm like, oh, it's like the opposition or whatever, right? So it's like, I feel dumb, but that's okay. And then it just became the oops. And then I asked Dustin to make me a shirt because I needed it. And then he made it always slacking. And then I just about died. So.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that name for them, though. It's just kind of like
The ops, it's weird, right? Like,
it's just like,
yeah.
It's just a like random word generator. And they went, that'll work.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like there's this big book of, descriptors that they're like, we want to be like against the norm. Give us a word that would represent that. And they just sort of like spin the big wheel, like, the Price is Right big wheel, and they come up with something. Meanwhile, every other team is also against the norm. And
yeah.
What a weird ad. I don't even know what this is for.
Mine's for a red screen.
Oh, yeah. You don't get anything when it's between commercials, do you?
This commercial break in progress. Cool.
This must have been a Super Bowl ad. There's just too many famous people in it.
Oh, it's just like some random product that's just stacked.
Well, I still don't know what it's for. It's called Workday. So I'm assuming that's some sort of like how to find a job, maybe? Because it's American ads, right? So it's not always things that I even know what they are, but it has a lot of, it says something about that makes as much sense as rock stars being in the business world. And it was like all rock stars in the ad. And I was like, this has to be a Super Bowl ad.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like a job finding platform or if it's kind of like a Asana, Trello, Monday.com type thing for businesses.
Bryn, someone called Smash Mouth as another all-star tag tonight. That's fantastic. I love this trio. I didn't know what I thought when they first got together, but I love Ricochet with these guys.
Yeah, and I love that they're all just wearing just the waistcoats now.
Yeah, I know, right?
Who needs shirts and coats?
But to be fair, if you look like this, would you ever wear a shirt? I mean, like, especially I'm not saying you don't. I don't know, but I mean, like, there's a lot of wrestlers. Like, I'm like, if I looked like that, yes, I would also not wear a shirt.
Or sleeves.
Yeah. Be like, just rip the sleeves right off. Yeah, this guy just like flexing his pecs talking. Yeah, like, come on. I'm not distracted. Whatever. Also, I love that he's in like the Philly green. I'm sure Scott noticed that too. Being the Philly fans.
Mm-hmm.
And him with this laugh just kills me every time too. That laugh that he always ends his little. Oh, here we go. Bryn. We need to have some sort of belt change hands in Toronto. I don't know which one it is because I mean, CNC is not fighting for the belt because they're fighting FTR.
Yep.
Maybe the trios belt. His
Yeah,
laugh
but
is so good.
I assume Hook would have to find 2 partners from the looks of that.
Mm,
Because even that match that they just set up isn't title related.
no. Is Mark Briscoe in the 8-person tag? No, he's not. So this must be.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think this is just a Mark Briscoe match.
Just, God forbid we know what's happening on this show.
Yeah, who needs to know the card before it actually happens?
I mean, the fact that this is now 2 weeks in a row that we've been like, okay, what's on this show? Last week, at least we had 3 matches. This week, we've only had the 2.
Yeah, at least
Yeah,
last week we got the Midnight Tony Twitter
Yes. Yeah.
tirade.
Yeah, it's usually
of
like
here's-
around 2 or 3.
Here's all the
here.
matches for the day. You're like, okay, cool.
Yeah. All right, who is he fighting, or is he cutting a promo? What is he doing?
Promo.
So who is he feuding with then? Because I feel like I lost track when he finished up with MJF, or is he still feuding with MJF?
I think he's still feuding with them, but now also feuding with Callis family.
That makes sense.
It's kind of cool having Mark Briscoe back in this arena, though.
Yeah, I love him. There's something about him. He's just so charismatic. Like, how do you not like Mark Briscoe? Like, oh, the Jay Briscoe shirt. I love that.
I got to meet both of them, which was cool.
Oh yeah, where?
They came out here for a World Series wrestling event, and I
Oh, that's cool.
did the meet and greet. They were like 2 of the people I was like, must meet.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I think they were on the same show as Cody and Brandy were also on the same show.
Oh, really?
Okay,
Who's
that'll
the
be a
TNT
banger.
title? Kyle?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, he can't be feuding with all of the Callis family, can he? Like, I mean, he could, I guess. My favorite chant. Oh, it's so good. And there's just something about his cadence, the way he talks, and he's so passionate about everything. And it doesn't even matter what he's talking about. I'm just like, yeah, whatever it is, I will fight with you.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm on your side. Let's go.
yeah. When he had his word of the day or word of the week or whatever it was, like, I loved that kind of stuff. I was like, I don't care. Let's go, Mark. Come on. Like, he's one of those guys that he'd be on the battlefield and I'd be like, yeah, who are we fighting? Like,
Mhm.
yeah.
Where's the brick wall? Let me run through
Yes,
it.
let's go. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I kind of almost don't want Kyle to lose the TNT title. And like,
I feel like he won't for a little while at
he's
least.
got to keep
right?
it. Like, I want him to keep it until the Sydney show, but then I also think like that's a long time.
When is the Sydney show? January?
February,
Oh, February. Even
So
further.
it's like 5 or 6 months seems like a long time to hold the mid card title.
Unless, he loses it and wins it again, or loses it and ends up in a different feud for a different belt.
But then I guess there is also like the C2's coming up, so then you can like
Mm-hmm.
there's like a good couple of months worth of shows where you don't really need to defend the belt,
That is
but
true.
still be active.
I do love that when you guys when the Grand Slam was there and Kyle's on the card and he was just getting booed so hard in Australia, and I was like, that is hysterical to me. Like, that's how you know you're a great heel, when they're booing you at home. Like,
Mhm.
and he loved
It'll
it. He
be-
was just like, yes.
It might be different in Sydney because that is like his home.
Yeah. That would be interesting to see how that pans out because, yeah, I just, you know, I mean, I get it. Like, as someone who's also from a very large country, it's easy to say, you know, Canada's home, but your city that is your home is very different.
But then, yeah, Aussies do seem to like, we get it. Like, you're the bad guy.
Yeah.
If we just boo really loudly, that's the equivalent of us cheering you.
Mm. And I think that's the respect thing too, right? If you're a great heel, you want to be booed. So we were going to boo you.
Yep.
Bryn? Every time I think I'm going to be okay. Oh, goodness.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Those are
this man.
those are some pants.
I love it. He just, yeah. And he's another one. Like, no matter what he wears, it just makes sense.
Yeah. It's like there's a wrestler over here, Solomon Blackwell, who just like oozes that much charisma. He can wear like the most ridiculous thing, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that looks cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Like there was a show recently, he was wearing leather pants and like weird leather gumboots, and it was like anybody else wears that and they look like an idiot, but you look cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I'm not anybody who's remotely into fashion, but sometimes I see things put together and I'm like, if I did that, it would not look as cool as it does on you. Like, yeah. The Callis family's so big, Stuart's pretty sure he's feuding with them. It's true though, like that. The Callis family is what? How many did we figure last week? We were trying to count them. I think we were at 8 or 9.
Yeah, something like that. I like how Mark was like, I put on my fighting breeches.
He uses just such quaint terms, and you're just like, yep, yeah, it makes sense. Let's go. Is he fighting
Okay, this would be
Lance?
cool. This is a cool like impromptu match.
Yeah. Oh. If you had to feud with the Callis family, Stuart, who would you want to feud with? Because that's a very large selection of men.
Not Lance.
Well, I mean that would be my last choice. I'll tell you right now. The size of that monster.
I will take Rocky, please.
That was who I was going to.
Or
Like,
Don.
I might have a chance there.
Can I fight Don?
If I don't.
Everybody
But
else
what if
would
he
murder
wears
me.
those
Carl
shoes?
Fletcher's already tried to murder me once. I don't need to fight him.
Oh, but if Don has those spiky shoes, like, yeah. Yeah, he's got the MC Hammer pants on. Yeah. Yeah, someone who is not particularly blessed in the height department, I would probably take Rocky Romero. I would just take a chance and hope for the best.
Like the baby Carl Fletcher that flipped on me he was still pretty big, but he's like 3 times
He's a
that
monster
baby Carl
now.
Fletcher now.
I think we talked about that last week too. I was like, the amount that he has changed, even since coming to AEW, is just like that needs to be studied. That whole like, I don't know what he did, but wow.
I suspect it's just like having that full-time contract where you can be like 100% dedicated to, okay, I'm going to hit the gym like 2-3 times a day and not be like, how am I going to pay my bills?
Yeah. You hear that a lot from the wrestlers that get injured and stuff, and they're on the recovery path. And they're like, you know, when you're on the recovery path, you have the time to invest in eating properly and working out and all these other things. You know, being on the road is hard, but I think there is definitely that security with having a full-time gig and not worrying where your next paycheck is coming from.
Yep. There we go. Confirmation, Mark Briscoe has 9 children.
Yep. Yeah, I think we were looking at that last week too, weren't we? We were like 8, 9, I think 9. That's a lot of children. Hello from your deathbed. Oh no, CJ. Probably caught something from JPJ when you were recording the swarm. That's how it works, right?
Seems accurate.
I mean, I'm no scientist, but it feels like it's probably a thing. That is also true, CJ. Never mind working out and eating healthy. We know what Mark does in his free time. I don't know how you have 9 children. I mean, I know how you have 9 children, but that's so many children.
I feel bad for his wife. She's probably way busier than
saint.
he is, and he's got to run a chicken farm and wrestle.
Bryn said she would take Don Callis unless he took the leg sweep. Is that what you just saw too?
We are in the midst of an impromptu match here tonight, live on Dynamite. Mark Briscoe said he wanted to fight tonight. Tony Khan sent a referee.
All the BS JPJ spews gave him the flu. Oh. Still got to work through the swarm. I started it, but got sidetracked. I'll have to watch the rest of it later or tomorrow.
Yeah, I need to watch it and see their take on the potential AJ Lee return.
Did you see the WWE shop spoiled everything today? They
Someone on social media lost their job today.
Yeah, I think so. Unless it was a bot and the bot just sort of auto replied like, hey, yeah, with their return, they're going to have gear, like a generic reply, like insert name X, but still it was not great.
I could also see them just being like intentionally leak that so that it counter programs AEW even more.
Exactly. I mean, the question is whether she shows up this week in Chicago or, they wait until the pay-per-view.
I have a feeling they're going to try and like do the Punk return thing where it's like everyone kind of knows that this is coming this week, but this time it's going to be her.
CJ, you guys are doing the football watch along on Sunday, correct? That's why you're talking about it'd be a must watch, especially if the Patriots are losing. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
That's going to be nuts.
I would tune in just to see both of them have a complete and utter meltdown.
Do it for the new and improved ad included Red Zone. I got very excited about Red Zone announcement yesterday. Is coming to Disney Plus as well for Australia. And then I woke up this morning and they're like, oh, it's going to have ads this time. I'm like, well, that sucks.
Can you pay an upgrade to not have ads?
No. Like their new version of Red Zone, they said is going to have ads. I'm like, that was kind of the nice part about Red Zone. It was 7 hours of ad-free football.
Yeah, I was watching that announcement and I was like, oh, maybe that means I'll get it to. I'm like, oh no, I still got to have a stupid days in it to watch it here. Oh, I mean, I already paid for it anyway, so I'd be more mad that I already paid for it.
Yeah.
If I didn't need it.
I 100% agree with Bryn here.
What's that?
AJ's possible return is the only reason to watch SmackDown this week.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's what Josh was also saying on Twitter. He was like, I can't believe I'm about to say this. I'm going to be seated for SmackDown this week.
Except
go ahead.
I could see them doing the total opposite of like what AEW did with Punk's return, have that be the first thing. WWE will make, if she's returning, it'll be like the final thing on the show.
See, and I think it'll be the first thing because if they're in Chicago, I could see Punk being in the ring to open.
Yeah.
And then Seth and Becky come out and that's a thing. And then we get AJ. Especially if everybody knows it's going to happen, let's just do it. And then we can move on with the show. Right. So.
I'm just so used to WWE being like, oh yeah, tune in for 2 hours and then we'll randomly give you a thing.
Mm. Is that for Red Zone, Scott? Sorry, I'm following multiple conversations, but none of them I'm following very well, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
think
glad
was-
Mark got that.
Hey.
That was good too. Like, I love seeing Mark just beat the crap out of people. So Mark versus Takeshita.
Dang, that'll be good.
That'll be hard hitting too. Oh God, Tony Storm commandeered a camera crew. You know this is going to be pure chaos. Philadelphia freaks. Jeez.
If this building could speak, it would never shut up. Tales of blood, sweat, and debauchery. Every illegal activity condoned and cheered in this demented sport of kings. But insanity is relative, so I promise to be the most batshit bitch to ever piss in this city. I remain
I love her so
in
much.
search of her murder, a character in search of a plot. No forever champion or belt collector could take this from my hand. It is my golden cross to bear. So I am asking, I am pleading, I am begging every woman with a pulse to step up. Come one, come all, and play the role in the greatest show on earth. Give me your best, give me your worst, and everything in between. But don't worry, darlings. God doesn't judge. It's my job.
Ah, I love her so much. Okay.
Wow.
CJ on the swarm. I said, I wonder what they'd do if Vince, or what Vince would have done. Yeah, I did see that part of the swarm.
Yeah, that would annoy a lot of people if they did that, I think.
And I think you guys said it on the swarm, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you were like, that's the only time Rhea would actually get booed. Like,
Mm-hmm.
because they're expecting AJ, and that's just messed up.
Yeah, I think anybody you tried to insert in there would get booed.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like that Rumble where everyone was expecting someone to return, and then it ended
Bryan
up being,
Danielson, and it was Rey Mysterio.
yeah, ended up being Mysterio, and everyone's like, oh well, this sucks. Even Rey Mysterio getting booed.
Yeah, I think that's who it was.
Yeah, it was. That would be the one scenario where she would get booed.
Yeah, because he was 30, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I think, yeah. I think it doesn't help when everybody's watching it live and there's a delay on Twitch and YouTube by the time whatever we say comes through. Unless your audio is playing through and Bryn can hear that as well. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, mine's definitely like slightly behind just because of Disney. They're always a bit delayed. Even though it says you're live. Like, okay, sure.
You're like, yeah, sure I am. Okay.
I believe you. CJ. Triple H certainly has his booking flaws, but my God, the things that old SOB put us through back in the day. Yep.
Yeah, it's yeah. Just yeah.
There were definitely some things where you're like, what is happening?
Mm-hmm.
It's like even with that Josh doing the Impact Intact reviews. There's got to be some episodes of that where you're like, what is happening?
Well, I think that's it. You watch something and you're like, this doesn't make any sense. And you're like, but will it? No, probably not.
Hey, Harley.
She's so ridiculous too.
I was busted open again by the Megasis. This mask doesn't protect, it only destroys. Harley
Did she say she broke her nose again?
is not in the mask. The rat is within you. What does the future hold for? Don't blame us. Yes, this tag team is.
Oh, that's so weird, Bryn.
And headed straight to the top. Give us Rodeo! Not how about we stick with Megan and Penelope as the triangle tonight.
God, she's so good. I don't know. This is such an odd. Sorry, her hissing just caught me off guard. Oh, it's such a weird tag team, and Yuta's just trying to be like their best friend. It's. I expect her to hiss at Wheeler.
All right.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
gonna go
my
wrestle
goodness.
now. Pretty tough after all I've been through tonight. I'll tell
It's fun.
Okay, I'm just like gonna go wrestle now. Like, oh, poor Wheeler Yuta. He tries.
I like
so
that
hard.
Harley was just randomly hissing at people.
That's what I said. I was fine until she hissed, and then I was like, okay. You're convinced Josh picks the worst episodes on purpose?
But the thing is, does Josh think they're the best episodes?
That is always a valid question. So this is the tag match. Is this for the belts with Brodito?
There's about 6 ball with a 16-minute time limit. It's for the AEW
Yep.
World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challenger.
But I feel like there's no way they beat Brodito, right?
No.
Like,
No. This
and
will
I'm
have
sure
to
this will be a clean
some
win,
sort of
right?
yeah, some sort of ridiculousness finish.
Oh yeah. I mean, everybody else is there. Do we see Gabe Kidd make an appearance before the end of the show, or do we think he's actually just like dragged off in the body bag?
I would hope that that's like him at least done for the week.
I
Have
want
him
to see
come
him
back
like come
next week.
popping in or something in like a body bag, just like or roll through.
Oh my goodness. That's incredibly inappropriate.
It is like I'm waiting for Yuta to end up in a hair versus something match. Like,
Mhm.
has to, right? God, I love Brody King.
I did like somebody asked Bandito today or in the last couple of days whether he would like to do like a cowboy faction of him, Brian Keith, and
Mhm.
Hangman Page. It was like the Cowboys of AEW. I was like,
Yeah, I
yes.
don't hate that. Yeah, I don't hate that.
I
But that
always assumed
requires
they
Brian
would
Keith.
do Brian
sorry, go ahead.
Keith. I always assumed that they were going to do Brian Keith and Bandito at some point because they're both like
Yeah,
it's the Bandit and then the
bounty hunter.
Bounty Hunter. Yeah,
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. They need to get rid of the bad apple and just have him as the bounty hunter.
and that'd be a great ROH world title feud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially after they did all the like Bandito Bandit promo videos and things.
Yeah.
Like they lent
then-
right into it and then that was it.
Yeah. Yeah. Brodito is such a great name, though, too. Yeah, was that a surprise announcement? Like, I feel like people had talked about that moving to HBO Max for a while, but then no one's talked about it for some time again.
Yeah, I think it was. It was obviously planned, but like it came out through Fightful first, and then
Yeah.
and then they put the press release out saying, "Oh, this is what we're doing." So I wonder if they just intentionally did it that way, or if Fightful just somehow got the inside scoop and beat them to the punch.
Or had the press release in front of them and they just hadn't had a chance to post it or whatever. Yeah. I think people knew it was coming based on a few things I saw this morning where you could see people talking around this announcement without saying what it actually was. So I think the information was out there. Just, I don't know who was waiting on the green light to announce it.
And HBO changed all of their like terms and conditions last week to include like one-off purchases, and everyone's like, "Oh, well, that's clearly
Weird.
something."
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know something's coming then.
They were probably also in a weird spot where they didn't want to like drop the announcement right after the ESPN announcement for WWE.
Yeah, that's true too.
They didn't probably didn't want to look like they were just doing the same thing.
It's so I mean, I think I don't know. Having to change your time based on another company is always a little bit weird, but I do like that they changed it because now maybe we'll see what the same thing that happened last time. We'll see if people are still talking about AEW when WrestlePalooza's on, or if not, it just frees it up for a lot of us to watch both programmings.
Yep. And at least with AEW going to HBO, all of their content is literally on the one service for the US viewers.
Yeah. I was just hoping because we don't get that here. We get all of our HBO programming on Crave. So I was like, am I going to get it on Crave? And I'm like, no, of course I'm not.
Yeah. Trying to get Brody to dance.
I would, yeah. Brody's fun though. Like he'll probably do it. I don't know. Like when they first announced Brodito as a tag team too, I was like, this doesn't make any sense. And then you see them together and they have those really great combo moves and stuff. And you're like, yeah, 100% makes sense.
Yeah. I think it helps that Brody was like trained by a lucha guy.
Yeah, which is weird if you think about it.
So weird for a big dude.
Yeah, yeah.
But Southern California as well
kind
of makes somewhat sense.
Yeah, I guess I keep forgetting that he's from there. Like, I don't know where I think he's from because he's just a monster. He could be from anywhere.
He doesn't strike me as an LA guy.
No, definitely not. Oh no. Yuta. Poor Bandito.
It's a very monochromatic match. Everyone's in black.
Yeah. Which makes sense. Like, I mean, the Death Riders don't wear anything but black. I guess black and white, but
it's just like that's a pet peeve of mine when everyone in the match is wearing the same colors. I'm like, come on, guys.
Either that or when tag teams don't match. I hate when tag teams don't match. Like they don't have to match, but at least coordinate. Like,
yeah, at least like have the same colors.
At least look like you're on the same team.
Different gear, but same colors.
Yeah, I don't want to have to try to figure out who's on what team.
It was like the WrestleMania match between Tiffany and Charlotte, and they both came out in like the pink sparkly gear. I was like, come on,
Yes.
girls. Like, talk to each other.
Yeah, that was yeah. Because I was like, was
So
that
hard to tell
intentional?
them
And did they
apart.
not? Yeah, because did they know? Because it felt really, really weird.
Absolutely tremendous. Excellent drop kick down to cover. Castagnoli in for the cover. Castagnoli.
Like, at least everyone in this match looks different.
Yeah. Well, they're all wearing the long tights, aren't they? Except for Brody.
Brody, yeah.
Yeah. Dave Brody
It's
comes
hard-
out in like full tights. I'm gonna have a problem. I'm gonna be like, this
It's
doesn't make
hard to
sense.
mix him up with anyone, though.
I love what he's doing though. Like it's good. Like I get to see him on TV more. I mean, there was a time when he wasn't doing anything, and it was just like, can you put Brody King back on my TV, please?
Yep. The Continental Classic this year will be interesting. Like, there are so many people that could be in that. That it's gonna be like, how do they pick the 8 or 10 or whatever it is?
Mm. Oh, I forgot about that, Scott. That the Death Riders were green when they were first.
Yeah, that weird
Together.
like forest greeny
It
combat.
was like an
gear.
army green, wasn't it? Yeah.
Bandito, Brody King looking to make the first defense of their AEW World Tag Team Championship with the Death Riders. Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta trying to make the title change.
So there's somebody in the crowd with a random Dallas sucks sign,
It's Philly fans. That's
and
the.
it's. I think that's the first game of the NFL season this year.
It is. Yeah, tomorrow.
So that's funny.
Three-time Ring of Honor Pure Champ. Of course, they were the Trios champs at one time.
Castagnoli, a former Ring of Honor champion, as we mentioned.
Collecting belts, man.
Yeah, this Twitter stuff is something that they've been doing the last couple of weeks.
What's that? Oh, the tweets on the screen. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of cool.
I know last week I saw someone was posting their God forbid Tony Khan, do not put my tweet on the screen. And then my friend replied to it, and she actually quote tweeted, just said, yes, Tony Khan, put mine on because I'm an attention seeking whore, likes to make men cry. And I was like, oh my God.
Jesus.
I was like, just dive right in there. It's so good. I mean, sometimes you just want to tweet and you just want to talk to people, but she was just like, yeah, put all my tweets up. Like, it's like, it's so good.
It's so smart for AEW too, though. Like, it just putting like 3, 4, 5 up each episode encourages people to be like, okay, tweet
So you have
reactions,
to get seen, exactly.
get that shit trending.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
that was. Brody King's a perfect example of like when you get those big wrestlers who it just doesn't make sense that they move the way they do.
Yep.
But I mean, I guess that makes sense if he was trained by luchas and stuff, right?
Yeah.
He's just so, he seems so light on his feet for a man that is clearly not technically light on his feet.
And I think because he was like trained in lucha, it's why he's such a good base for all of the luchadors. Like, he knows
He gets
this
it.
is
Yeah.
how this sort of feels when they go for these Hurricane Runners and stuff. I know how to balance out.
Yeah. Because that's what I don't think I realized that he was trained with the luchas before, because I was like, he's always in the match with these teeny guys, and it makes sense because he's such a stable platform for them to work off of. But yeah, that makes sense.
Oh God! Now Bryn's going to start terrorizing Collision on Twitter on the weekends.
I wonder, do they put them up during Collision or just?
Yeah, they did this week.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be like that Leo DiCaprio, and I'm gonna be like, I know her. Like, just.
I think that, yeah, I think they will whenever it's live. When it's like recorded, they probably won't.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause that would be hard to do because it'd be recorded usually on like the Wednesday. People wouldn't be live tweeting it, so we have Gabe Kidd out of the picture, technically, because he was dragged off in a body bag.
Mhm.
And is Moxley still around? Do we
I think so. Speak of the devil.
Yes, he is. And I want to see Marina get back in the ring. We don't see her fight very often.
Yeah, I think the last time she actually like had a match was on ROH, and Moxley
Mm.
came out to be in her corner, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, I liked that. I thought that was really well done because, I mean, it's nice to see that was sort of like proving that they were a team versus just she's,
Henchman, like a
their
henchman.
sidekick. Yeah. Yeah.
I still don't know how Claudio does that and doesn't get dizzy.
I don't know how everybody doesn't die. Like the way they come flying off of there, just like. So is there no DQs?
I don't believe so. I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure
because
it's just
clearly
a
everybody's
tag
getting
match.
involved and they haven't called anything yet. Oh, jeez. Derby.
Oh, there's another match that they're teasing for All Out.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be good. Holy elbow.
Yeah, that looked wild.
21 plex.
Moxley and Bandito would be fun. Yeah. Is Mox and Garcia tonight or is that Collision?
The graphic was Collision.
Okay. You know when you see something and you're like, I don't even know anymore.
I remember seeing like Bandito hit that 21 plex the first time at PWG and just being like, what the hell did I just witness?
Yeah. What is she doing to poor Yuta? I mean, Yuta's a bad guy, but I feel really bad for him.
See you, Mox.
The in and out through the crowd stuff is always like, okay. But with the entrances here, do they even have any place for Claudio to really pose and
randomly
stuff?
hide.
Yeah. I love Okada. I was ahead of you on and now you're ahead of me because I can hear your audio. I was just like, that's so weird.
Yeah.
It's like they put a commercial on and just paused everything on mine. Oh, this is going to be good.
That's going to be a banger whenever they decide to do that.
Yeah, I'm curious when they're going to do that too.
Yeah, I feel like I would be the same, Bryn. Giant swing me and I'd be 3 towns over. My back is so messed up from being in the car so long this week.
Yeah, if you had to do 2 trips, right?
Yeah. 2.5, 3 hours each way.
That's a long drive for, movie premieres. I mean, it's still, it's great and it's fun and it's work and all that fun stuff, but I don't like to drive to start with, to be fair. So I'm a great passenger princess, but I do not want to.
Yeah, it's certainly not ideal. I'd much preferred like the COVID period where they're like, "Oh, here's a link, just watch it."
Hmm.
I'm like, oh, thank you. Every now and then we still get that, and I'm so thankful every time it comes through. I'm like, awesome.
Yeah.
I can just watch it at
Watch
home
at home with your cheap snacks.
in my pajamas.
Yes.
Oh, at least with the previews, I don't have to buy snacks. They always provide. Here's a
That
bucket
is
of
true.
popcorn and a drink. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to buy them because they're too expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. I used to do a lot of the movie premieres for different things out in Edmonton, and it was just the same thing. They'd have like everything set up. I'm like, yes, I will take all your free snacks, thanks. Need to get on some press lists here. Everything's so much smaller here, and we only have one movie theater. I'm like, I have like no warning. I just think it's like,
Well, yeah, my town doesn't even have a movie theater at the moment.
yeah, which is why you have to drive 3 hours each way.
They the roof collapsed on the theater, so they've been fixing it, and because it's a heritage listed building, they have to follow all of the rules and regulations. So it's taking a very long time.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, because you can't just like tear it down and build something new.
Mm-hmm. And like to fix it, it has to be fixed in line with how it looked when it was originally built. They can't just like modernize it.
Yeah,
So it's taking them forever. I think
it's
they
it's
found that
yeah.
after it collapsed, when they went into like, okay, what have we got to do to fix it? They're like, oh, there's heaps more problems in here that need to be fixed as well.
Yeah, that's always the hard part too when you see heritage buildings and stuff because you don't know what's hiding behind anything that needs to be fixed up. What's MVP talking about now?
And now you're just a whining hater. You are setting a terrible example for those two young lions and don't let Ricochet turn your careers into a punchline. Speaking of punchlines, Ricochet, I saw you on Collision talking about you guys are gonna learn to
This
respect.
blazer is very much like it looks like it's made of terry, like or like a soft sweater material. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Why? Because we're like lions on the Serengeti plain. We don't ask for respect. We don't demand respect. We command respect because people know what we're capable of. So yes, I accept the challenge. I look forward to lacing up my boots and joining my brothers in
I didn't realize he was getting back in the ring.
you right in your
I guess he doesn't. He's not technically retired, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Just does a match here and there when he wants to.
And I guess a 6-man, he doesn't have to do too much.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially with Ricochet. You kind of just got to stand there and take Ricochet's crazy stuff.
Yeah, I don't. That should be a good match though.
Yeah.
It's a lot of big men in that match.
Oh no, whose
Oh,
dead
here we
father's
go.
going to cop it this week?
That was so good last week. It was just like, you know where this is going.
He has custom shoes.
Of course he does. It's not been a lot of matches on this tonight. It's been very promo heavy for some reason. I wonder why.
Oh, okay.
Oh, makes sense though.
Does
So where's
Christian make the
Christian?
save?
He has to, right?
There he is.
Yeah. I love that he's in there in like his suit jacket and everything. Very Christian Cage. That's our father. Is that what the chant is?
It's either that's our father or where's your father?
Oh, maybe. It's like when they were doing the Hey Christian chant in Forbidden Door. I was laughing so hard about it because it was the will you be my dad? And I was just like, so good.
And yeah, Bryn, Shelton is 50. Like,
Yeah.
he does not look 50. It's pretty crazy. Hello, Trev. Thank you for the wishes.
What a great name.
Is this like their way of like trying to,
Who are these people? This is like local talent that are there?
yeah, just random ROH guess?
It's like the smallest guy out there in the middle in his ring gear. Must have been like dark matches or something.
I feel like this is them like trying to push this towards like Blood Feud. We need to do TLC territory.
Mm.
Hey, John Oliver.
Yeah, that's what I thought that was. Wonder what he's doing there. He's about to do something stupid though, probably, knowing him. Or that's pretty much what I
LSG as well. Oh God, what's he gonna cop?
What are they chanting?
The priest guy.
Oh. You know when you half hear something and you're like, what? It's the only way the ROH guys will get on TBS. Yeah.
Yeah, that 2002 class of OVW was nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Just Cena, Batista, Orton was enough, but then you chuck in Shelton and Charlie Haas as well. It's like, holy cow.
Oh yeah, there's the collision graphic for Garcia Moxley.
Garcia's promo on Twitter last week was awesome.
Who's? Sorry?
Garcia.
Oh, yes.
That always making mistakes, and that's costing him.
Mm-hmm. Adam Priest, yeah. So I was like...
I almost said Damian Priest. I'm like, no, it's not that.
And you're like,
I know
that's not
his
right.
last name Priest, but I don't know his first name.
This match is just because, right? Like it's yeah.
Oh well, we still got like half an hour.
This match will probably be close to that, though, I would think, and whatever
Yeah.
shenanigans going after it. So
I love the photo they used for the Young Bucks in that graphic. It's like the
like
most,
they cut it out of a yearbook. Yeah.
such a bad photo. It's like a still from a clip.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you saw the one where they were at the event, and they had the poster hung up, and it was just a link, but clearly it was a broken link. It was like a link that they used that was supposed to put their photo up,
Mhm.
but it was literally just the link typed out. It was so good. So funny.
And then I saw it was one of the UK photographers at Forbidden Door
Mhm.
took a photo of them backstage. But like I think it looks like they took it with their phone with just like the most terrible lighting of all time to make it like it was like if someone that has no idea about photography took a photo.
Yeah, that's I think what they're doing with them is just so good. And seeing the clip of Omega and Osprey dancing to Mbop was just so good. So good.
Yeah, the few things I have seen of Adam Priest, he is very good.
Yeah.
Okay. A dog collar match. Sign me up. Where do I see that?
Yeah. Yeah, I need Bryn to start dropping links for us to watch some of these matches.
Oh, there we go. It is on the Dean 2 show on the ROH YouTube channel.
Oh, okay, that's easy enough.
Wait.
You know what? I don't remember that, Trev, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. I think you just the more wrestling you put in, the more you forget. So it's like unless someone actually has something very specific, I'm like, oh, I vaguely remember that, but I couldn't tell you any sort of event or date that ran around. Some people are really, really good at that. Like, I think JPJ is really good at that, picking out dates of like,
Ugh.
oh, that match was on this WrestleMania or this. And I'm like, how do you even know that?
Yeah, no, I'm terrible with like dates and events, but I do remember Garcia being like pursued by BCC
Mm-hmm.
because it was kind of looking like they were going to get Garcia in that and Yuta in JAS.
The way he says Toronto, just like so mean, so mean to new people.
Nope. Hey, now it's an All-Star.
That's going to be a great match on Collision, though.
Oh, yes, please. This. Ah, damn it! I'm
You
not
don't have
getting this collision.
We'll have to find a way for you to see it.
God damn it! That's a good collision too.
That's a really good collision.
God damn you, Disney.
What are they doing with their music?
The graphics too.
So good. like graphic design is my passion. You know what I mean? They have the no EVP. Like all of it is just so good.
These guys again.
They're having so much fun with this. Like when they
And
had them
then
named Rod and Todd, I just about died. I was just like,
53
talent name.
days of not being EVPs. I loved the Slick Nick and Mr. Instant Replay one as well.
Mhm.
Hey, Eric, it has been a fun Dynamite. It's been
Mhm.
kind of a bit more promo heavy than usual, but it's still good. The matches have been good, the ones that we've had.
Where is this? They're at a bar or something talking?
That's the sign you were talking about.
Oh, yeah. There it is. It's so good, though. The fact that it's supposed to have a photo and it's just a link to the photo is great.
At least they had like proper 8x10s.
Mm-hmm. I would have loved for them to have something just absolutely ridiculous, though, for that as well.
I wish they'd had like the, you know, like if you go on Google and like search a PNG of something
Yeah.
and then you download it and it's still got like the checker background behind it.
Ah, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, they're having such a good time. I guess the thing is they don't want really to give fans that kind of stuff. You know, people are paying good money to meet you and have your merch and take it home and stuff, right? So
Yeah.
all right, so who's winning this and who's eating the pin, I guess is the question. The promos have been good tonight. I have no problem with them. Promos, it just seems very promo heavy, and I don't know if something's up with the matches or if they're just trying to set more up because they only have a couple weeks till All Out.
Yeah. I suspect they've just realized, oh crap, we've got 2 weeks.
Yeah, to build up and, you know.
And we haven't really announced anything.
Yeah, just the one. And I guess 2 now. We have the Ricochet GOA match. That's, yeah, they said that was at All Out, right?
I love that the Don Callis family is just, we have fancy jackets, guys.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of like cohesiveness, like to the way they look or anything. They're all just sort of doing their own thing.
Yeah, they're all just individuals that just have Don as the thread. Kind of like these Hot Wheels gear that these two are wearing.
It's Speed Racer. Yeah,
That's it.
if I'm not
Never seen that
mistaken,
movie.
Sway Archer made that gear. At least
I've
I
heard
think
that's
he
a
did.
good movie. I just haven't watched it.
I feel like I've seen it, but it's not something that I remember seeing.
Did you see everybody comparing Kenny last week in the jeans to Triple H in the jeans when he returned jacked out of his brains?
No, but yeah, that makes sense. That absolutely makes sense.
Yeah, so many side by sides of like, what year is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense though. I saw a story, a report today that Kenny Omega has been fighting something. I don't know if it's an injury or something.
Yeah, I did
pain
read
or
something
something.
last week. He's just in a lot of pain all the time,
Mhm.
which kind of sucks.
Yeah, we don't need another person out either to. They must have only paid for Mbop for the one show.
Yep. Like the final countdown. We get it like
Yeah.
once in a while. Because I can't imagine Mbop was cheap.
No. The fact that they have like the Hanson inspired t-shirts as well. on the site for the Young Bucks is pretty great as well.
Yeah, they're cool shirts. I was like, that's a cool shirt. I like it.
I said they need to get Hanson to come to All Out or something.
Fun fact, I got to interview one of those guys once.
Which one?
Taylor?
You're like,
I only knew them from Mbop, but they were doing some new. They were doing like new music and touring the Opera House. I was like, I'll interview Hanson.
I love that you're just like Taylor. Another F Don Callis chance.
Such an easy target.
Yeah. Is he on commentary? I didn't.
Don't believe so.
I don't hear him, but that doesn't mean he's not. I like when they cram him into the commentary table, though. They've got like 4 people in there. It's a lot.
Did you see Collision this week too with the hologram
Yes.
storyline? That's awesome.
Yeah. What do you think do you think we're getting him turning, or do you think we're getting a second one?
From what I've read, we're getting his longtime rival Ares is coming in as
The evil
El
hologram
Con.
or whatever.
El Clon
Yeah.
or whatever it's called. And
Yeah, because I assumed that meant we were getting a second one because it did say something about clone activated, right?
Yeah.
So I thought that was really well done, the way he sort of like actually acted like his brain was being compromised and stuff like that as well. Yeah, I thought that was very well done. I like that. Because when the lights all went out and everything, and I was like, what's going on? Because he's undefeated still, right?
Mm-hmm. Bryn.
What did you do now? Bryn.
That's good. But yeah, I think what they're going to do is like do hologram.
So is he going to have a
versus-
different name?
I think he's just going to be like El Clone.
Yeah.
And then they'll do a feud with them and then unmask him as Ares with his epic face paint.
Yeah, because I'm assuming that means he's going to be joining and become all elite.
Yeah. Cool way to do like a mask versus mask match.
Yeah, that is true. I'm curious what they're going to do with hologram though, because like I said, he's undefeated. Like at which point but he's not fighting for titles. So like, I don't know. It's just, it feels weird to me. Like if you're undefeated, should you not be fighting for some sort of title?
Mm-hmm. And he's kind of just been relegated to Collision the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it'd be fun to do like the mask versus mask match, and then you rip the clone mask off, and then he's just got this crazy face paint. It's like, okay.
Do you think he'll change his name? Like if he goes back to being, to not being the clone or whatever, do you think he'll go back to being Ares? Or
I guess it'll depend on if he owns the name or if it's like one of those weird like CMLL AAA deals where the promotion owns the name, not the wrestler.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering, because I don't know if he owns his own stuff.
Like AAA with Toros. With
yes,
when Beast Mortos came over, and then on the AAA show with WWE, there was essentially Beast Mortos.
Yeah, I saw that because I was so I'm watching the Triple Mania, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, what is Beast Mortos doing on Triple Mania? And then the more I looked, I'm like, is that Beast Mortos? And then I was more confused because I'm like, wait a minute, he's not on WWE. And then I was just like, my brain was melting. And then I was just like, okay. And then did you see his tweet about it? Mortos's tweet? I'm
Yeah.
going to contact my lawyer. So I was like,
Which
oh
lawyer
my
do you
God.
want to talk to?
Yeah.
He is a lawyer, though. I
Yeah,
think you could do it
exactly.
yourself.
Represent himself. Yeah, exactly.
But I just thought it was crazy that they found like a big dude that wrestled similar to him to be able to
Mhm.
put them in the mask and be like, okay, you're that character now. So, okay.
Yeah. And it was the gear and the mask and everything was just the fact that I had to look more than once to realize it wasn't him, even though my brain is like, he doesn't work for WWE. Like I couldn't seem to process the fact that he was on Triple Mania. And it was just,
Yeah, it wigged me out when he came out. I was like, what the?
yeah.
And then I remembered, oh yeah, AAA own the names of characters and the
Yeah.
gimmicks.
Yes, Brand, did you like that? Where I was just like, oh God, what did she do now?
Random drone ship.
So is Josh going to eat this pin? I'm assuming the good guys are going to win this, right? Or yeah, because I'm assuming there's no DQ, being that it's a such a
8
multi-man
men.
match.
Trying to remember who won last week's one.
I don't remember who was in last week's one.
I just remember Josh and Speedball were in it
Mm-hmm.
because I got confused by their outfits being so similar.
Yeah, yeah, because we're like they're not on the same team. Yeah, it's weird that Speedball and Kevin Knight are just sort of relegated to these big multi-person matches. I mean, considering there was such a big deal when they first brought Speedball in.
Mm-hmm. And they were just in a world title match, like tag title match.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
they're just
exactly.
dudes.
Yeah.
I could see one of the Bucks taking the pin here from Hangman.
That, yeah.
I wonder if are they gonna have Hangman defend the title at the pay-per-view, or are they gonna like just put him in a tag match? Because I could see them doing Young Bucks versus Hangman and Kenny again.
Yeah, I think it depends who do you think. I mean, we're talking about, what, like 15 days away, a little over 2 weeks away. And do we have anybody lined up to fight for that title? Like, who's even in line to fight for that title?
Yeah, no one really, unless someone pins him in this.
Yeah. But who? Like, it's
Yeah.
the All-Stars won last week's match. Very good, Brent. Very good.
It's not helpful, Brent.
I said I don't remember which 8 were even in it last week. That's the worst part.
I guess Josh is technically Canadian. You could have him get the pin and have the match there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. But I can't imagine that. I just feel like, what are you doing for the card, right? So it's All Out. It's one of the bigger pay-per-views. You need to have like Josh Alexander. I mean, I love him, like I do, but his versus Hangman is not a ticket moving sort of
Yeah.
match, right? Like, I mean, the Christian and Cage reunion definitely is for Toronto. And I guess I'm trying to figure out what would be the main event. Would that tag match be the main event? Because there's no title on the line for that. So I can't
I think
imagine
if-
that's the main event.
I think if they make it a TLC, that'll be the main event.
Yeah, I was gonna say it has to have some sort of stipulation. You can't just have CNC versus FTR be a main event with nothing, like just a regular main event. Like there's got to
Yeah.
be something.
Okay, yeah. So Josh pinned Speedball last week, says Scott. So
Oh, okay.
maybe they are like trying to slowly build Josh up to be he can be a challenger for the pay-per-view.
I can see that. Or we get, some sort of, I mean, I guess a tag team. Because, I mean, you have to have Bailey on the card there. I mean, nobody's not from Toronto, but you got to have all the Canadian people on there if you can. Or, the newer ones, at least, the ones that are regularly featured.
Oh,
Right on his knees. That looked harsh.
oh God, what are you doing?
I know. I'm watching this. I'm like this on the edge of the. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Holy super kicks. Oh my
Jet
goodness.
Speed and Brodito was the four that were tagged together last week. Okay, that makes sense. You think I don't watch the product? Seriously. Like between showing up here before we go live going, what's on this card tonight? Like, to be fair, there was 2 matches announced. So even when we looked it up, but
I blame Brim for last week. We were very distracted.
we blame Bryn. Just blame Bryn for everything. There's so much wrestling. And then I get confused because I watched Collision faithfully as well. I'm like, well, was that on Dynamite or was that on Collision? You know what I mean? So it's like,
Most of the folks here look like they should be living behind a fence here by Josh Alexander.
Don's on commentary now.
oh, but he wasn't before, right? He must have just jumped on there.
I think he just randomly joined.
Yeah. That also feels like something Don Callis would do. Josh debuted against Hangman. Good shout on that, though. Was he like a mystery partner, or was that a planned match? I don't remember that one.
He was a mystery opponent in like a tournament.
Mm.
Okay,
that makes sense.
In the tournament to get to have the title match, I think.
Right. I remember that too, because it was just like the blank there, and because it was an international, like they had all the flags beside their names, right?
Yeah.
And so, yeah. Okay. See, I vaguely remember things. I think it doesn't help. Yeah. Just too much. And you're like, when was that? And you're like, oh, that was 18 months ago. I'm like, oh, okay. That checks out that I have no concept of time.
This match makes me think that we'll maybe get Josh Alexander versus Hangman, and the Young Bucks versus Jet Speed at the pay-per-view. Maybe
I could see that. Oh, Scott says he's been on commentary the whole time. We just clearly don't pay attention.
He was just very quiet for the start of the match.
Like surprising for Don Callis. And I think it depends what he's yapping about. Sometimes if he's very subdued and quiet, then you don't really necessarily pick up what he's saying until he starts like getting super animated about things.
Yeah, these crowds have been really good though. Like they've been into everything
Yeah.
in the show so far.
And I think that's tough sometimes when you have a residency that's there for an extended amount of weeks because you worry about, the
Burnout.
turnover or how many tickets you're going to sell.
Yeah, especially if it's the same people coming back like every week.
Yeah, exactly.
And when they have like 2 shows a week because they've got the live collisions as well, it's like you could easily see people be like, this match
Mhm.
is a nothing match.
I wonder if they sold like combo tickets or anything. Like,
We think they
some
would
sort of
have
bundle.
like a big bundle, like buy the
Mm.
entire residency, get the same seat.
Yeah.
Oh,
His body's flying everywhere. Really curious what's going on with Kenny Omega there. If they're talking about he's working through pain, I'm hoping it's still not related to the reason he was out before.
yeah. But you wouldn't think he would still have like niggling issues from previous injuries having been out for so long.
It's always hard because in any sort of surgery, you tend to have things like phantom pains and stuff, which can be brutal, right? So it's possible, but I mean, it's also possible that it's a new injury because let's face it, he hasn't been doing a lot, but what he's been doing is a little bit wild.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did see that, Scott. The MJF versus Mystico match versus title is in CMLL.
Yeah. If they want to sell tickets for the Australian shows, this right here is a matchup you do. Kenny versus
Who
Fletcher.
did Kyle fight at Grand Slam? Do you remember?
Was he in a tag?
I don't know. That feels like it could have been a thing. I don't remember what feud he was in.
I think he was in a tag.
Oh, Bryn, he was the mystery opponent in the Owen Hart tournament. Thank you. I just noticed that for Josh Alexander.
Yeah, he was in a tag. Osprey and Kenny defeated Fletcher and Takeshita.
That makes sense.
And they opened the show and it was awesome.
Do you go to a lot, like any show that comes, or are you really specific with where you travel to go?
I went to that one just because it was like the first time they'd been here, and I'm going to the Sydney show. I got my tickets already, but I'm not going to the Brisbane show.
Oh, okay, that's a house show this time.
Yep.
Mm.
And I'm not going to any of the WWE shows because Perth is a 5-hour flight away, and Melbourne they were charging. I think the cheapest ticket was $180.
Yeah, that's crazy. And yeah, and Josh was saying how expensive Perth is too, not just the flights, but it's an expensive city as well, right? So
Yep.
yeah, it's brutal, Bryn. I get it. That's those phantom pains are brutal. So is it a pay-per-view that's in Sydney or is it the Dynamite?
It's just listed as Grand Slam, so I assume it'll be
Oh, is it? Okay.
the Collision episode for that week.
Hmm.
Kind of like what they did last time, where it was just like a special branded Collision.
Yeah, because there was a lot of confusion about that last time too. People were wondering whether it was a pay-per-view or whether it was just a special episode.
I suspect when they originally announced it for Suncorp, which is a huge stadium,
Mm-hmm.
they would have had to go like the pay-per-view route, but then
Right.
it just never sold tickets, so they pivoted, I think.
Yeah, I know. Even just like I think it was a couple of days before, people were still like, "Do we pay for this? How do we watch this?" And it wasn't. Nobody knew how to watch it because they weren't really talking about where
What
we
it
could watch
was,
it in North
yeah.
America. And then America found out where they could watch it, but we didn't have that service in Canada, so we were all struggling trying to figure out. It was like, and then of course they didn't show it live, so then you just had to avoid any spoilers that you could find.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, would I have got up at the crack of dawn to watch it? Probably, but I didn't have to. This way, I just had to wait all day to watch it.
Yep. Stay off social
Yeah.
media.
We have to get this match at some point too, right? The Kyle versus Hangman.
I would hope so, yeah.
Yeah. Just watching them in there together, I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Although that'll probably be one they hold off for as long as humanly possible until they think Kyle's ready to step up to world title.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think he's there, but right now he's making this title really great for himself too, right? So
There you go. There's another all-out match announced. Mercedes versus Rio.
that makes sense. That'll be a good one too. That's a really good match. Was that did he just announce that on social, Scott?
I would assume, yeah, that was probably a Twitter post.
He sort of just does that randomly, just starts posting stuff in the middle of the show. I mean, I get it. There's so much going on and with, and I guess, do we still call it counter programming? But, there is still a competition for time. And I'm assuming we'll have All Out roll over into WrestlePalooza as well.
Oh, no. It was a graphic. We just totally missed it.
Oh my
It
God.
was at the bottom of the screen.
What happens? We're just like, every time I do one of these, I'm like, I gotta go back and watch half of this stuff again anyway.
I feel like I saw it and just like glossed over because like, hey, of course that's happening.
And I think, it's one of those things you see it and you're like, oh, okay, that's on Collision or Dynamite. I'm not putting together that, these are all out matches. I think because it feels like it's still so far away, even though it's not.
Yep. And I think, yeah, because we saw it like teased earlier, I was just like, yeah, that makes
You're
sense.
like, yeah, of course it's a match. Yeah.
Well, there we go. Kyle with the big W.
I mean, you could have Kyle defend his title as well. You need to have a couple more title matches on there. I mean, I guess how many matches do you put on this card for All Out as well?
It is TK. It's probably going to be like 8 to 10.
Yeah, and a 2-hour pre-show with 3 or 4 more. I love Don Callis with the golf clap. Like, it's just so good. Oh, whatever you hear, wait a second. You know that's not good. I mean, this is how you get, whatever matches you want to set up. You just throw everybody in there together and figure out the stories later, I guess.
Yeah, I wonder if this is how we get like a blood and guts or something like that.
All right, Bryn, take it easy.
Oh boy. Holy brainbuster.
Yeah, they keep putting these two together, and I'm like, ooh, oof. Oof, that did not look great. So we have somebody come out here and help, because this feels very one-sided.
Yeah, this is what, 5-on-2?
Mm-hmm. See, I rely on Scott to tell me all the stuff I miss. I'm just like, I just keep watching. I'm like, oh, okay.
Again, like we said last week, I think this is all sort of building and building into the final show before the pay-per-view. We get the Eddie Kingston return.
Mm-hmm.
It's eventually he's like, he's had enough of seeing them just run
Yeah.
roughshod over everyone. He goes, right, I'm coming back now.
Because he's ready to come back, right? Or is he still saying that he's not ready?
He's still saying that he's not ready, but he's close.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
could see,
because yeah.
I could just see, yeah, the go home show before the pay per view, him returning like
Or
with his
at.
little jerry can in hand, ready to burn someone.
It's such an iconic move when he's just like strutting down the ramp and he's like,
I'm gonna set you on fire.
Just Eddie. Yeah, with his gas can. It's such an iconic visual. Like if you know anything, you talk about Eddie Kingston, that's a picture that you see, right? So
Oh my god.
oof. What if this is how we get rid of Kenny for a little bit too?
Oh, Kyle got gashed.
Yeah, does not look great. Did he cut open his head as well, or just his shoulder?
Just his shoulder on the table, I think.
Oh, can't tell if he's they're coming to check on. What is? He's so crazy. The way he got up from that table too just did not look great. He was like, I mean, obviously favoring the shoulder he cut open, but yeah, that's a good shout as well, Scott. Briscoe should be popping out here. Get the meat wagon, Don Callis. Yes, this might be how we get rid of Kenny for a little while if he is struggling with something as well.
Even if it just gets him off TV for a couple of weeks to come back at the pay per view.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe just needs a couple of weeks to, when you have sort of like these minor injuries and it's just, you take a couple of weeks off and you'll feel better at least. Stop aggravating it.
I kind of get the feeling they're trying to put him on the Roman schedule where it's like he's just coming back to do big things, but they also don't want to just
it's probably also
have him
really,
go
really
away
hard.
for 2 weeks just because he can.
Yeah, really hard in the situation where we've already lost, Osprey and Swerve and stuff as well, right? So it's really, really tough to, to lose another person.
Yeah, especially someone like Kenny.
Yeah, who's basically doing, holding down the fort now with everybody else. It's a good show though. Like it felt a little promo heavy, and then all the matches that we had were very chaotic. I don't know if that's the word I want to use, but just very like, where are we going with this? But I'm curious. We've only got a couple more weeks before All Out, so I think we'll start to see some of that stuff fall into place, and follow up on the stories that come out of these, and see if we have any new feuds. But it's always hard to tell when everybody's just beating the crap out of everybody else.
Yeah, everybody's fighting everybody at the moment. But yeah, I would suspect next week we get like more solid announcements, and then the following week will be build and then pay-per-view.
Yeah, so especially if we have that special show before. You said it was the 17th or whatever it was.
Yep.
Yeah, so cool. Anything else you want to say about the show today, Jamie? Anything sticking out to you?
No, it was a nice solid show. Really enjoyable.
Yeah, and I usually feel the same way about it. It's usually like, yeah, if I walk away thinking like, it's very rare that I walk away thinking that this was a waste of my time. So why don't you let the people know where they can find you?
Best place at Jam Yaps Media on Twitter and Parrier Magazine on all of the places.
What have you got coming up on the Hive?
The Hive this week, we have Chloe Styler, a musician who's currently performing in Brisbane. And the next week we get into crazy magician territory. So
can't wait. Just talking about your mind melting, I really, really want to see it. So as for me, you can find me over on the Hive tomorrow. I'm dropping a review for a game called Hurdling. And spoiler alert, it's pretty magical. So you should check out the review. Other than that, my socials there. You can find me pretty much there everywhere. And yeah, if you want to check out what the Hive is up to, the Hive_media on most platforms, you can find all the stuff there. So for Jamie, myself, all of the Hive, thanks everybody for coming to hang out. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And we will see you next week.